Hello. I think we're live.
Hello.
I think we're in. We're in like sin. We're back with the King of the Hill.
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill.
Losers bracket.
Yeah, the losers bracket. Yeah, the ones who aren't very good.
Quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals,
These two are very good.
They are actually very good. We've got Jacob Baylis. We know Jacob very well.
And the magician.
The
James
magician.
Wilson. And this is a tough one to call. Callum has said 15-7. Callum, it's only a race to 10. So you need to rethink that.
He's redacted his message, but it's still up on the stream at the bottom right. That's a nightmare. You got to commit to that, Cal. If you get it wrong, you just go, yeah, all right, fair enough, because it doesn't go anywhere. It's still there, look. 15-7.
Callum says, I thought it was a race to 15 seconds. No.
15 seconds.
You're wrong again.
That was a quick match. quick match.
Who pots the most balls in 15 seconds? No, the losers bracket, Callum, is a race to 10.
Aye, race to 10, which is still plenty of time. So it's too much pool for me anyway. Race to 10 is a long way. Couldn't handle it.
Potential 19 frames. I played 19 frames in my race to 10.
Yeah, too long,
And
that is.
I'm really excited about this one for many reasons, Stuart. Firstly, I'm in the semis of this tournament.
Already? You've already played your quarterfinal match,
of
course.
Yeah,
of
so
course.
I could potentially face the winner of this. It's a new draw, but the winner of this could be my semi-final opponent. So there's an interest there, but these are two exciting players. Jacob's got a lovely flow, very creative player. And James Wilson is probably sort of secretly my favourite player to watch.
Secretly?
He's
in front of Dave?
He's very similar to Dave Moore. I think Dave is just a bit better, more consistent, but James can do magic with the cue ball. James can do things with this cue ball that not many players can do. His spin and his top spin on the ball is quite remarkable, but I think sometimes because he can do so much, he tries a bit too much. So he gives you chances. Like when I play, there's the Justin's just dropped in. When I play against James, I feel he gives me a lot of chances at times.
Right.
Against Justin Bishop or someone, I wouldn't ever really get much of a chance. But I've won a few frames against James. But when he's at his absolute best, he is sensational. So
it could be a very interesting match. Jacob's been practicing plenty today down at the MRC. He's had I think he had a match against Brian earlier on. He had a match against Mike. Brian, eh? No, Brian. Against Brian, and then a match against Mike Griffiths is back down, having a game with him.
What were the results of those?
I couldn't tell you. Not sure. Didn't get a chance to stick around and watch any. And then I think he had a little game against Paul Heaton, who was down as well. Paul Heaton was down. The Heat.
He's still left. Paul Heaton's still left.
Mate, I tell you what, I did see a little bit of Paul playing Jake, and I tell you what, Paul was looking quite tasty at times.
Delicious.
It was one ball, I think, off having a dish against the Jacob. Nice dish it would have been as well, but it wasn't quite to be. But it looks like Jacob has won the lag. Is Jacob the favourite to win this one?
Yeah, I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I'll tell you why, because he's got a very good record against James. A very good record. He has beaten James, I think, the vast majority. I can't give you an exact percentage, but the vast majority of times, which has surprised me. Sometimes you've got a bogey player, and I think Jacob is James's bogey player. However, if there is a time to quench the bogey, is that a saying?
Quench the bogey. I don't think it should be.
It's tonight, because I think James believes he's at that level.
He can get to the semi-finals and the final of this tournament.
Let's be honest about this. Let's be honest tonight.
All right, I'm being honest.
You've got your Justin Bishops, your Dave Morgans, your Paul Robinsons, your Jacob Baylises. They're probably in this kind of Landrindro. They're at the top tier, I would say.
Look, Callum's got it. He's got it right this time. 10-4.
And I think I think James believes he's in that bracket, and I think he's the one that is good enough to be in that bracket. Yeah. But he's got to show it, and I think his only issue is consistency. Against Paul Robinson, he played him in the first round. Do you remember that match? Yeah. That was a cracking game. He should have won that. He was like, was he 7-3 or 7-4 ahead? Yeah. And Paul just ground them down in the end. And so very interesting. I'm really excited to see how this goes.
Well, looks like it was a dry break from Jacob. So James has a chance, as you said, Paul, to prove himself at this top echelon of players, of the local players, and he chooses to go for reds, nearly goes in off, but he's got away with it. He's onto the ball into the bottom right.
He's away with that. He's aggressive. I think James is the most aggressive player, which sometimes is his downfall.
I've got to say, you sound really sick.
Well,
your voice is a bit like that.
I'm a little bit under the weather.
Yeah.
But
He's here. He's made his way down to the MRC. He's not missing this match, is he?
I sound a bit like Barry White.
Can you sing like him?
Well, yes.
I don't know who that is. I guessed it was a musician.
Yeah. You get known for his very deep voice.
Raspy voice, is it?
Very, very deep voice.
All right.
James in here, and the Reds are in control of the table. No doubt about that. That's the James Wilson. He was trying to develop the red, or maybe have a little think about it.
We've got a new F12 thing.
Oh my word!
Watch. Hopefully it works. Not worked.
Because you hit F9.
Oh, wait. There it is.
Wow.
Watch when it disappears. We finally got it to work.
Wow.
It comes in. We'll do it again. Ready? Look at that.
Every time there's something new. Every time I come on this stream.
Also, I've just realised we haven't put in the background music yet into this one, which is a big shame. So you're going to have to do extra talking.
No problem. So he might have to. Well, how aggressive is he going to be here? Because he's going to have to play the quadruple plant. I mean, the plant's an easy one to get, but he's got to play this right off the cushion.
Rail, and he's going for it
off the cushion. Maybe flick off the black as well. There's a lot of risk with this.
That's
the James Wilson I'm talking about. Super aggressive. I mean, if James Wilson was an MMA fighter,
haymakers every time.
He would be horrible.
Let's have another look at that.
That is the James. Just full on aggression.
He's banged it up there.
Can you remember Mike Tyson in his prime?
Yeah.
Just horrifically aggressive. Look at this. Look at this.
This would be some nerve settler if he's able to win this.
He hasn't got the angle here, but this is the type of crazy shot James can do. Deep screw. Very tough to pot like this though. That's the problem.
Tough. Hold on.
But that is, I mean, James just doesn't. I mean, you think about Justin Bishop, maybe he tries some sort of bizarre shot, leaves him into the knuckle of the pocket. But James, all out attack. Yeah. And now Jake, who is certainly capable of putting in a good performance and maybe even clearing these up. If he's playing well, these yellows don't look too bad. Well, now you have to question if that was the right shot by James, because he was controlling that top left pocket.
Safety there from Jake. It's a clever shot. He's here to play.
Now, is this why Jacob's got such a good record against James? Because he knows his game and he thinks,
he's going to go for everything. I'll make it awkward.
I'm just going to make it awkward because he was controlling that top left bag, splitting it up. All these yellows are open now for Jacob. And, if Jacob was to steal this frame, that's the kind of thing that'll frustrate James. I do think James needs a good start.
He does.
James
does get frustrated.
Definitely.
He does, yeah.
I mean, we all get frustrated.
No, Shane doesn't. Shane never gets frustrated. He definitely didn't try and kick the table 3 last week.
Table 3's just about alive after Shane's frustration.
Wrestled it to the ground.
Look at this. Outrageous little hit.
Got the hit.
But all these yellows are deliciously open.
Yeah, and obviously that red near the yellow on the left side of the table is sort of covered. You have to get a pretty good angle on it to find a home for it. So Jake might leave that there as a cushion.
I'm finding this really interesting. I think Jacob...
He's tried to clear it, and that's gone wrong. But he has just enough that nudged that red safer.
It's been an interesting first frame. If all the frames are like this, I'm flipping loving it.
Flipping loving it?
Well, I didn't want to swear.
No, you can't swear, no. You can't actually swear. If you would try to have sworn, it would come through. You'd hear it, because you're like in real life, but on the other side of the stream, it would come through as like dolphin noises.
Great.
That's not true. Don't try it.
I want to try it.
No, don't try it.
Wow.
Is that what dolphin sounds like?
I don't know. I didn't hear it.
No, I know. I heard what you said. I know what you said. It's disgusting.
James just can't resist. He's going to try and develop this off 2 cushions. There we go. Exactly as I said.
Yeah. Left a double, just like you said.
Exactly as I predicted.
So he's left a little back double. He does.
And he doesn't
get the weight on this one right. Doesn't want the white ball to be too far away.
No, it's just a tap. He just can leave the white where the red is. All about getting this double.
He's absolutely banged it.
Why did you bang it, James? Surely you just needed to tap it.
I mean, it was a lovely double, but
maybe the angle
he's
wasn't
absolutely
there.
Hammered it. Look at him.
I thought he just needed to sort of tap that, leave the white where the red is, and you can put the black into the top left. Maybe the angle was taking him away.
Hold on, he's going off another cushion. If he gets this...
Oh! The magician! And I think he needed that first frame.
Yeah,
and that first frame, that's just exactly James Wilson all over.
Take a look. Ignore the other replay on the left there, but what a finish that was from James.
He was
just pure aggression.
Well, he was down here warming up, and I thought James needed a good start. Dan Richards says 10-7, Jake. So you think it's going to be a close one? Does anybody think that the magician,
Guys,
James Wilson, can win
I'm
this?
going to start a poll. You know the drill by now. Who's winning?
I might say James Wilson.
Who is winning?
I think he's up for this.
You think he's up for it?
I think he really wants this.
Dolphin noises. I can't type. I think the person who's going to win, their first letter in their name is going to start with
B.
J. Yeah, B.
Brian.
Brian, eh? No, Brian. Get your votes in the poll. Who's going to win? After that absolute stormer at the start there. I haven't updated the scores yet.
Jamesy.
It is 1-0 to James. James needs to flick the score over on his... I'll do it for him. Hold on.
James is exciting to watch.
James exciting.
James exciting. If Matt Bohr didn't have Matt exciting,
Yeah.
James deserves the name. I call him the magician, but really he's the wizard Wilson. Can do magic with his cue ball. Doesn't need to do much there though, just a little roll up. One awkward yellow on that sort of side left cushion just above the centre left bag.
Mm-hmm. There we go. 1-0 to James. The score's updated. Bang.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well, I'm just wondering here, how does he clip that yellow off the one just above the left middle bag? Needs to push this through to leave the one into the left centre.
But use the action.
Now, you don't want to play these middle bags at pace. He doesn't need to, but now he's playing it off the one where he's going to pot in the top left. So it's 2 pots away from when he's going to develop, and he's looking right now.
Ismail, how you doing, boy?
Hello, Ismail.
Good to see you. Welcome. King of the Hill match. Big match. Quarter-final, all to play for. First to 10.
He needs the right angle here. And he's got it. I think he's just pushed through nicely there.
Balls round, anything can happen.
That looks perfect. Perfect.
He is a good developer.
Wants to avoid the red, I think. So a straight hit on right-hand side.
How's your luck?
How's your luck? It's not bad at all.
It's
Deserves
perfect,
that.
though.
I'll tell you something. James Wilson has started this match on fire.
Look at this.
Devil's bag.
No problem there.
He's why does everyone think Jake was going to win this? Because James Wilson is the wizard, and he's starting to show it.
James has got more votes than Jake at the moment.
Well, I'm not surprised the way he started this game. Jacob's barely had a look in.
Where's James from? That is a good question. Not sure. Hold on.
Back double.
Cut it middle. Wow, not quite.
Now, do you see the drop there?
Yeah.
Because you know how good Jacob is. Jacob can clear them up.
There's a little look at how he got there with this this fabulous developing shot that he played earlier in this frame. Came back across the table. Look at that. Perfecto.
Shot to nothing here. If he misses,
whoosh.
He's going to cover the back anyway, but he's got the pot. Well,
James of Bish in the
Bish
final.
is out. So this is the King of the Hill losers bracket. So this is a quarterfinals, and the quarterfinalist, the only semi-finalist at the minute, is myself.
Hey!
So Justin was in the winners bracket, and he's out of that. So Justin is out of the.
Justin lost against Curtis Lee in the was that the quarterfinals? Or the round of 16.
Good question.
It must have been the round of 16.
But
yeah, Justin unfortunately is out of this tournament for this year. He is, however, playing in the Thursday night flyer that we will be streaming.
That's going to be a big
Thursday
one.
Night. Yeah, he's got a big target.
Well, he's going for 5 in a row.
5 in a row. Somebody's got to stop him.
But Dave Morgan is on the scene. Paul Robinson is on the scene. And they haven't been at the last few, so
no, he's had an easy ride till now, Justin.
And I've noticed there's been a bit of banter between them, a bit of rivalry building up. I'm going to call it now. I don't think he's going to win 5 in a row.
You don't think he's going to win? He's going to get beaten.
Justin Bishop, I don't think you're going to make it 5 in a row.
Is it Dave or Finch who's going to take him out?
I think
if he even gets there, he might lose to Shane. Or
it's Dan Richards playing. Is he in it?
Dan Richards is playing. Yeah, Dan Richards is in.
Well, there's some serious competition.
Yeah, it's a toughie. It's a toughie this Thursday. Big toughie.
Like myself and Shane, first to threes.
First to three.
You never know. They could pop the black, and we could
dish
6 off the break.
You never know.
The black over the pocket. and then they could put the white in the black, so it's possible.
Is this possible for Jake?
Well, he's just running his first tricky part. Now, if he takes this one into the bottom right, it rolls up nicely for the one into the top left. Potential in-off risk.
It's working.
Big shot this for Jacob. Misses by a mile.
Oh, and he's left it into the devil's bag.
Has left it. It's a
chance,
risk.
big chance.
It's a pressure pot because it's tricky.
Big chance for
and
James.
He could develop the red if he misses this.
Doesn't want to see the devil. We've got a new devil animation as well. I really want to see it. But I don't want him to miss. Oh, he went the other way.
Oh, he's got the cut back.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I was expecting in the devil's bag, but it's 2-0 and it's a dessert. He's been the better player so far, Mr. Wilson, the wizard.
That was a good shot. Sorry, we didn't have the right angle for that, but
best ever player? Would you say Curtis Lee?
It's got to be Curtis
Wilson
Lee. Yeah, it's got to be Curtis Lee.
We've had
or
some.
I don't know.
Yeah, we had some pros down here. TB,
Ed Lewis, ex-world champion or ex-world champion finalist.
I mean, the most spectacular I've seen is Cole Bedford.
Cole Bedford,
some of the stuff he does.
He's so much fun to watch.
He's incredible.
Cole Bedford, yeah.
Shane Lewis.
Shane Lewis is a player.
Learning the game.
He's a player that plays here. Yeah. But, we're hoping to have, Ronnie O'Sullivan's coming soon, I think, isn't he?
We've had a few pros. We've had a few pros down.
We have had a few pros.
But we like the pros, we like the normal player, we like everybody, try and get them all on the stream.
It's good fun. Yeah, if you're local, you want to have a go, get yourself on the stream, listen to us talk nonsense about you, then you can. Easy as that.
That's a big break by Jake, and he wants to get a frame on the board quickly. He doesn't want James to gallop away.
No. 10 frames can slip away quickly when you're playing against
delicate one that
good players.
Now, big difference in the two players here is that James Wilson has started hot and Jacob hasn't quite settled yet. He had his exercise class earlier, so he didn't really get much of a warm up, and James is taking full advantage. But that's not to take any credit away from James.
There's another good player there, Matthew Bohr.
Matthew Exciting in the background. And, that's Justin Bishop he's playing.
Yeah,
he's all right.
Fly on the table.
James is...
He just plucked the fly out of thin air.
I think, I'm just loving the psychology of this game because...
Slowing it down.
I think James really, really... I mean, they both want to win, but I think James really wants to win.
Yeah.
And that can go either way for him. I don't think Jacob's quite on it yet. And I think James is going to punish him for that. But
I mean, if it's 3 or 4 or 5-0 to James before Jake really starts kicking into gear, it may, if James keeps playing well, it may be too late.
But James had a big lead in his first round match. Plus, when James missed the black on that last frame, did you see his head drop?
Yeah, he didn't like it.
I just think, if Jacob can get a couple of steals in, it's going to hurt James. But James is playing deliciously well at the moment.
Yeah.
And the winner of this for me, Stuart,
is the favourite,
wins this whole losers bracket.
Going into the devil's bag.
So it is a massive match for both. Oh, devil!
See, comes up and goes, now that's different. Look at that. Do you know how hard that was?
Well done, well done.
Guys, I've got a question. Did you hear the devil? Did you hear him? He's supposed to make a noise. We've had some problems with it. Let me know if you can hear it. Jacob. But it's sort of a half safety.
Yeah, half shot to nothing.
He can't see that red at the bottom, right? Can he?
Half shot to nothing, but worrying. I mean, it was a tough pot, but again, Jacob, you expect him to get those kind of shots. And he's had a few of those. Slightly worrying times at the minute for Jacob, but no major damage here. Might get this off the cushion, perhaps, Stuart. Oh, he had straight in. That went in and out. Replay.
Replay? Did you do it?
I pressed it.
Pressed it?
Show me that pot. It seemed to go in and out. Have a look at this red. I didn't think he could hit it straight. Did catch the knuckles, clearly. And another shot to nothing from Jacob.
Yeah. Can James just see the top right hand side of this ball? For the fancy cut.
Very difficult if he does that to get on the final red as well.
Yeah, give it a go.
Why did he play at so much pace? Ishmael's asking, and I don't know, but that James does that a lot.
Yeah, he likes to play it with pace.
He does play many shots with plenty of pace. Difficult to think what is the option here.
Paul Robbo
There's our
in the
Finch
chat.
show coming on Thursday night to stop Justin winning 5 in a row.
Owain, you heard the devil. Good. Thanks for the feedback. Let us know if there's any other problems and stuff. Yeah, double screen without care from the underworld. Yeah, good. So we've me and Zach, me and Taco took. He's gone for that. That was a tough cut, and I would know. But yeah, we've changed the streaming software, so we've had to basically rebuild the entire stream in one afternoon. So there's likely to be a couple of problems.
There's the Griffmeister,
but it's going well so far. We did forget to add the music in the background, but some people probably
can't be
prefer
perfect.
that.
But every time I come down here, there's just little improvements all the time. Good evening, Mr. Griffiths. Any predictions from you?
Yeah.
Triple plant possibly here.
Just covering the pocket, trying to.
No, I think that red still goes in the top right. And
what a super thin cut. Well, he can certainly cover the pocket anyway.
No, you can get this one in the bottom right.
And that should give him the angle to come back down the table. I find with the corner bag, you got to aim for the inside of the pocket. It helps me guess. Yeah, that could, whatever works for you.
That's the secret, Ishmael. I'm always aiming for the middle part of the cushion.
Yeah,
no wonder I'm always missing. He's trying to. This is thin. If he can get him behind, big favourite in this frame.
At the ready.
Super thin.
Oh, he's too. Hold on. Oh, if that black wasn't there, that was going in.
Well, he missed the cut completely.
The hell, I ordered food, come back, and Jake's 2-0 down. Yeah, it's been quick. James has been has had a flying start at the moment, but a little mistake there from him, and Jake needs to take some sort of advantage. But he's
got
tell you what,
luck. He's got a lot of luck with that. Did not mean that. He puts his hand up.
That was gross. Look at this. Look at this.
Just for Callum's benefit, Jacob
was
not
he going for
quite,
the double, I suppose.
Yeah, Jacob not quite at the races yet, and James started on fire. But this has now become a big frame.
Got the hair at something.
Well, this is Jacob's chance now to really do damage. And if he comes out of these 3 frames 2-1 down, he will absolutely take that, and he can start to settle with a frame on the board. Because this is a game Jacob can definitely lose. James wants it, and he's on fire.
Yeah.
Jacob needs to slow him down a bit. Get into James's head.
Yeah. Oh, yes, because like you said, James has got that in him where he, if he's ahead and if he's playing well and he makes a mistake, and then if Jacob clears up, that would hurt him more than it would otherwise.
Absolutely,
you know what I mean?
Those
steals hurt. That's a go to jail safety. Yeah, absolutely. Got lucky with that.
Should be.
Jake's
okay
problem. He has
here.
no shoes now. We call him the shoeless Potter. That's how he draws all of his power from having his feet, soles on the ground.
Right. He might have to push this through a little bit, leave this in the top right, unless he comes off the bottom cushion. Got to get the weight right. If he does that, it looks perfect.
Yeah, it's got the angle as well.
Just avoid the in off here, and
so
the black's missable.
Well, the black's tight on the cushion, but Jake earlier today was practicing these exact shots all the way around the table.
He's left
and
a bit. He's
well.
left a bit of distance there.
He's left it far.
This has to be perfect, and there's pressure on it. Big shot.
Yeah.
In the context of this match. Nope, it's not there. It is not there. Is it going to bounce?
Yeah, James can see the bottom, the furthest red here if he wants it first.
That means he doesn't need to play the plant.
Chef's kiss position. I haven't heard that terminology before, but I like it.
I used to work in Frankie's and Benny's, and they used to talk about that.
Did they?
Yeah.
That was just
it went straight in. I didn't realise that first red went straight in. This is going to be 3-0 to the Wizard. He's got to keep calm. Don't overscrew it. Oh, it's perfect.
It looks
it's
all right.
Perfect.
It looks all right to me.
And this is 3-0 to the Wizard, and Jacob has to wake up because the Wizard is running away with this at the moment. 3-0.
Well, not the best start in the world for Jacob. Not at his best yet, but he's got a lot more to offer.
That was the first one James had to fight for a bit, and he got it. So this is now massive. A 4-0 starting to get into...
Is that yellow just going to creep in? It's not.
No, it's not. It's a dry one. It is a dry brick and a pretty decent split all around. So a chance for the Jake.
Yeah, Jacob needs to
He'll want to take
relax.
yellows. Yeah, just take this one in the left centre. He's in control of this frame. What do you guys use for streaming? That's a question for
we
you,
use for
Stuart.
streaming? So we were, up until today, actually, this is our first stream with the new software. We were using Streamlabs, OBS, or just Streamlabs they're referred to as now, because it was a bit more user-friendly. But now we've changed it over to OBS, the OG broadcasting software. Yeah, it's good fun.
Who's Mid Wales? They weren't expecting this score.
Wales Urbex.
I mean, it's early days, but I think James. I don't know why people don't rate James highly. He's a fantastic player, can do incredible things with the cube. I think they're the two best players left in this quarterfinal of the losers bracket of the King of the Hill. I expect the winner of this
control that from Jake
to win the whole tournament. So this is a big match, and Jacob hasn't quite started at his best where James has, but this is a potential dish, or reverse dish, I should say.
The OG OBS, it is the best. Yeah, it is. We always knew that, but it was just easier to go with Streamlabs because they do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. But we've gained confidence since we started this, so we thought we'll give it a go.
Oh no!
Foul, Jake.
Oh wow!
Oh my goodness!
I mean, what was he trying? Was he trying to get it super thin so the white came down and nudged the black?
Look at this.
I mean, maybe he was trying to nudge super thin off the yellow so it came straight down into the black and developed it. Didn't want to risk the long one down the rail.
Ouch!
I think that is exactly what he was doing. But that's a big mistake. And these reds, this could
finishable.
be. Well, I thought Jacob was going to be the stealer, but James, if he steals this to go 4-0 up, it is going
when
to be.
Jake was on a clearance, he's on a
panic,
dish.
It's going to be panic stations, I think.
Reverse dish. Panic stations. No need for panicking.
He straight away wants to take this black out. That shows the intention of James.
Yeah. He wants to finish these off.
We spoke about his aggression. He's got the black out in the open, so now it's all about the clearance. And all these reds look very doable. There is one awkward-ish one in the bottom cushion.
Such a big vote of confidence for James to think, right, he's got a yellow over the bag. He's got options potentially for a snooker, but he thinks, I'm going to get the black out and I'm just going to clear these up. That's what I want to do. And that is confidence. So if he's able to clear these up now, he will be brimming with confidence.
Yeah, just also the red that's closest to him now.
Is he going to skill shot this in?
Well,
Is that what he's looking at?
Well, that bag is pocket. Oh, he is going for it. He's going for the skill shot straight away. How aggressive is this man? Oh, Mr. Wilson, the wizard.
Playing well
the wizard.
Playing well tonight.
Straight away, he doesn't even think about leaving it into the top left. I thought, I'm going to skill shot it into. What a risky shot.
Let's have a little look at that while he's having a little think.
That was frame over if he missed.
Yeah.
But he was so confident. He can get onto the bottom red here if he wants. No, just pushes it through. Doesn't want to go in behind the black. He's okay. Beautiful.
Not an easy shot to execute, especially under pressure like that.
Wow. Has started in excellent form. Was he trying to leave that one down the bottom cushion? Look, this is very missable. At the very least, he needs to cover this bag should he miss. That is the shot. Needs to cover the bag at the very least.
He has done that.
He has done.
It's pretty safe. I mean, Jake's got a very... Is it cuttable into the bottom left?
Well,
it's a very, very tough one.
If I played that shot against most players, I think, okay, I'm in prime position here. But Jacob creates things out of nothing. He's known for that.
Do a skill shot?
Well,
into the bottom right?
It's a long way away.
Yeah, it's a toughie.
He needs to get absolutely back.
I tell you what, I think he's
going for the back. He's going for the double into the devil's bag, I think. Thin double. No, he's going for the skill shot.
Oh, he went for it.
He went for the skill shot. He tried to return the favour, and this looks like 4-0. This looks like 4-0 to Mr. Wilson.
My God. Guys, let's see if we can hit 10 likes. Get the likes in for James. This is such an unexpected scoreline. Jacob not quite at it yet. But if he's not careful, he will run out of time because James is on absolute fire. Look at that control on that.
He didn't need to hammer that, but he did.
Yeah, he just loves it.
Very confident.
He's a snooker player.
Oh my word, he nearly went into the black there.
Cheeky man.
Look, what?
He can't wait. He is on fire.
4-0 to
on fire.
Mr. Wilson. The wizard is punishing Jake with some serious pull at the minute, and Jake not quite at the races. It's time to wake up, Mr. Baylis. Right, Jacob, you got to keep cool. I mean, it's still a big race to 10. He's very capable of coming back. Goes for the cut break.
Gets one.
Black goes in as well.
Re-rack.
Re-rack. Jacob does it a lot with a cut break.
Yeah.
And he didn't want that black to go in. I mean, it was a nice break. He had a red down. So re-rack after potting the black. With the cut break, Stuart, the black does seem to pop up into the open.
Yeah.
And Jacob does it very well, but at 4-0 down, he is in trouble here. He's not playing well. James is playing fantastic pull. He needs to get on the board right now. Because I think if you go 5-0 down, he's going to start to get a bit deflated.
Yeah, it's tough. 5-0 down's tough. But Jake's definitely got the quality to just pull up with a dish and a reverse dish.
He can get frames quickly. And a red has dropped. I thought I was going to go dry for a second. A red's dropped, but it's not the kindest of splits.
The force doesn't seem to be with Darth Shoeless so far tonight. Not yet. We might find he goes out and pops some trainers on in a second. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
If this was a Thursday night flyer, it'd be game over already.
Yeah.
A whitewash is a race to 10. Jacob electing yellows.
Is there a cut past these two yellows? Does go, pushes another yellow through, puts a red safe. That's a clever shot.
Well,
he needs a good string of those at the moment, I think.
If you can take the little cut on the cushion, he's also got the double right now into the right centre bag. I think he's looking at that. If he can get this in, big favourite for the frame. And it has gone in, and he has left the one just below the two reds. I think he can just nudge into that. Might want a better angle for it than what he has now. But that double has opened all these yellows up. What a way to fire back, just to remind Mr. Wilson of his quality.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes a little bit of time for the force to wake up. You just nudge the closest yellow here first, and he will be able to hold by hitting the reds, the two reds just above the trickier yellow. Oh, the devil thought about it.
He thought about it.
I think he caught that all wrong. He tried to use the reds to hold the white, and he caught the reds super thin. So it was another big double.
Could he thin this in?
Well, he was thinking about taking the double there, but again, if he does, then it frees the devil's bag up for the two problem balls. But it's super aggressive. I mean, they're both so aggressive and they're so fast. He's got the double.
Oh, it's a brilliant shot.
Super stuff by Jacob.
Brilliant shot. That's what he needs to get himself back on track in this match.
Super stuff, and this would be a statement if...
So how does he just pop this into the middle right and bring the white down to go into the top right?
I think you've called it there, because I don't think it goes into left centre. Yeah. Maybe does it... I don't think it creeps into top left either.
Have a little look here.
I think it's thin enough where he can run round.
Oh, hold on. I'll show you in a minute.
Awkward bridge, though. This is a missable shot. Played that as well as you could play it. That was a lot harder than it looks, and he's left this into the top right now. This is the kind of shot that Jacob's missed in the first couple of frames.
He's going middle.
You can cut this. And it's a beautiful dish. That's what Mr. Baylis can do.
He's on the board.
He's back. He's woken up.
This is how we got here. This double here is such a pressure shot. Because like you said, if he missed this, that bottom bag is open. Slightly awkward cueing, but nails it. Gets the position on his next yellow as well. Very hard shot.
That's why Jacob was probably slight favourite for this. We've seen the talent. He's finally woken up. James started on fire. But... Jacob is back 4-1 down. Can he reel James back in? There's my brother Mark.
Hello, Mark. How you doing? Say hi to me as well. Hello. Great recovery. It was his mother.
Two doubles in that from Jacob.
He needed that a little confidence boost.
Absolutely.
I can play Paul. What's going
Absolutely.
on here?
I'll fire him up a little bit. He needed it 5-0 down.
Tell you what, a little dry break from James here. A little in off. Could be 4-2.
He's been breaking well. So far, the Wizard. It's interesting how momentum has been a big factor in these King of the Hill matches. Another cut break.
The white is whoosh, nearly goes in.
Yellow flies in.
This is Stuart. Jacob's the one playing. Jacob's playing against James right now. So this is Stuart.
I'm here.
Oh, Taco's here as well, yeah. Sort of floating around.
Well, it's an interesting split here, Stuart. I'm not sure what is the favourable colour.
I don't know, yeah, you're right. It's ugly. for both, really.
Well, he's going for a double here. No, changes his mind. It's hard.
Is he going for a double into the... He was aiming at the bottom side of the yellow then.
I can't see James playing.
Double into that red.
James doesn't play safeties. He is as aggressive as it gets. Sometimes too aggressive is that the weakness, but so far it's worked well for him.
Definitely. 4
great frames, and he couldn't do anything in that last frame. It was super dish by Jacob.
Ismail goes reds. Let's see if James agrees with you.
I mean, there's problems with either colour.
Does he? Going for this yellow into the top right. Oh, I thought he had it for a second. That would have been an excellent shot.
You should have listened to Ishmael.
Yeah.
Now I think the yellows are slightly favourable. A lot of work to do here for Jacob. This is a key frame now. Jacob can get 2 in a row. He's right back in this match. Lose this at 5-1 down. It's still a big lead for the Wizard. He's taking the reds. So he has thought about Ishmael. Oh! It popped in and out and then back in again.
Look at that. That was tasty.
Those middle bags at pace. Always a risk of it popping out.
Look at this awkward bridging as well. Oh, that was close.
Bridging over about 3 balls there.
Gets it. Does he want to flick on that? He's worked out okay. That's all right.
That's not the worst case in the world at all. All these reds suddenly go. Ishmael was right. Of course it's reds.
It was always reds.
It was always... I said reds.
That was obvious.
I said reds before Ishmael.
No, you didn't. He said reds before they broke off. Got to go reds here.
You can get the cue ball in the precise positions all of these reds go.
17 votes up in the poll now. Still, Jacob just edging it by 1 vote, I think.
That's a close poll.
Still edging it, even though he's 4-1 down. That is, people have a lot of high hopes for Jacob in this match. Reese Hammer, I think James will win 10-6. But not a bad shout at this stage in the match. But if Jacob's able to nick this frame, James could start to feel a little bit like, oh.
I think 2 in a row for Jacob. He'll feel very confident that he's starting to play. He wasn't at his best in those first 4 frames, but that's not taking anything away from the Wizard, James, who was playing very well. Now, how aggressive is Jacob going to be on this shot? Both players have been very aggressive so far.
He's having a good think about this one. How does he... where do those other 2 reds go?
Well, he needs a really good cue ball here. This is a hard shot. Come across enough.
He's got a bit of screw back to pop this top yellow above that cluster away, maybe.
I think he was trying to leave this one in the devil's bag. Going to split all these yellows up at force. How's your luck? Ooh.
He's a bit out of position now, Ismail, that's for sure.
Not even you could cut that. That does not cut.
Yeah, it does.
That can't cut.
It cuts, mate.
I mean, if for him to cut
a weed whacker on it.
He'd have to do it so thin and so hard, bridging over 2 yellows. I mean, no, it's not on.
Does it double into the bottom left?
Surely he's not going for this.
I think he is.
Or is he going to double off a yellow or some sort of magic from Jacob?
Just trying to cover the pocket, put a yellow safe, make it awkward. Didn't quite hit it as hard as he would have liked.
Well, Jacob's been controlling the table for a while, but now James is back.
Yeah, maybe the other red was the option there, Ismail, but we will never know.
Easier to say with hindsight.
Yeah.
Chance for James for a bit of a steal. He hasn't been at the table for a while. Jacob did need to slow him down a bit, and he has done that.
Stop the rot.
But this has now become a key for him. 4-2-5-1. Big difference.
Into the devil's bag.
Now, you can play this as a bit of a shot to nothing.
Bangs it in. That is a confident pot.
He has no fear at the moment.
Confident pot.
He is playing with no fear.
Go into the devil's pocket.
Well, this is going to develop. This is going to develop. Go into the... Oh, he's missed the yellow. he thought he was bang on hitting that yellow on the bottom cushion.
But does that yellow at the bottom, you can get it past the red at least, if he wants to.
Well, I think it's blocked into the devil's bag.
Yeah.
So he's trying to hit it in that last shot, but he can still leave an angle. Oh, he's gone a bit close to the cushion here.
This one does go. Does he have an option to get some sort of cue ball control on it?
A little bit straight. He's having to dig into it. This is tricky.
Oh, and he's popped it out. Look at that. He's left a tough one. And if he misses it, that red is hanging.
Yeah, this is a massive shot now. This is a massive shot. He cannot leave the white safe. He cannot play this as a shot to nothing. It's all on this pot. Doesn't need to do much with the white.
There's not, I mean, how close he is to the cushion, he's going to probably get some topspin on it anyway, which isn't a bad thing. He can roll up to that black. He's going into
it's all on the pot.
Right.
It's all on this pot. 5-1. Nope, not even close. Not even close.
It was tough. A tough, long shot.
That's the first sign of a little bit of frailty from the wizard.
Yeah.
I think I was rattled in the first couple of frames, but let's be honest, that was a very, very difficult pot. Jacob just needs to control his cue ball up the table.
Looks like he's done so.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And this is 4-2. And this
game
is
on.
Game
Oh! Game on.
He just nudged the knuckle there.
So I had a story for you. I saw my mum today, and she told me... So my mum can only remember one joke, right? And she told me it today. Would you like to hear it?
Let's hear it. Let's hear it during the break.
Wait, I can't remember what it was.
Oh, for sick.
What was it? Oh, yeah. So what does... you probably heard it. What does an Irishman call his pet zebra?
I don't know.
Spot.
Racist. Typical discriminatory joke about the
She's
Irish.
Irish. It was her joke. It's not.
That's all right then.
Exactly.
It's like me making fun of Cyclops.
Yeah. Go on then.
It's funny.
It's about the same sort of level as your favourite joke. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
No.
It is.
No.
No, it is.
That's right. Yeah, it's quite good.
I thought it was a good joke.
Quite good. Yeah, good
It
joke.
was a good joke. It's even funnier coming from my mum because she's not a funny person.
I think your mum's quite funny.
All right.
Not in that way. Dry break from Mr. Baylis here, so a chance for
Pile the pressure on, maybe.
James to get a bit of table time. He's lost 2 in a row now after winning the first 4. So a touch of a momentum shift. There's Mr. Smith.
Mr. Nick Smith. There's his logo at the top right.
The pool table. We've made that logo a bit bigger, Nick.
Yeah, people see that a lot easier now. What type of balls are being used? Round ones, aren't they?
Round, yellow,
Can you
red,
get a case?
green. Nick might be the best. Nick might be the best man dancing.
Oh yeah, Nick. Nick, what balls are these, mate? I got no idea.
It's gone wrong for the wizard. He's run out of position here. Anybody wanting a pool table reclothed?
So I got
Nick is your man.
So I've got they are Super Aramith Pro Cup balls, Belgian Aramith balls.
Belgium Aramith balls.
The official 8-ball pool set.
There you go.
There we go.
And they are,
look at that.
They are nice,
oh, yeah. Did you
nice
know,
and shiny.
Did you know? Wait, where is it on here? It says something about...
Look at this, look at this!
Didn't see it.
Go on, tell us about your
It
balls.
says something about pressure. There's something about it can have like so many tons placed on top of it or something.
So an elephant could stand on top of the ball and it wouldn't have any impact.
There's a little leaflet that tells you information. I can't find it anyway. They're good balls.
Yeah, they're good.
Aramith balls and
balls.
Simeon's cloth are the best.
Now, if Jacob wants, he could play some dirt here. And he's done exactly that. Dirt has been played. Shots fired.
Jake's the only one to play dirt tonight so far. It looks amazing. I'm glad you like the logo, Nick. Thank you.
That was an almost impossible hit. Do you think that is Jacob's chance of winning this match?
Bring it back to 4-3.
Just tie the wizard up in knots. Don't try and match his aggression. Although Jacob is an aggressive player. That's why this is such a great match to watch.
Yeah. We are honoured to have Nick in the chat. He hangs around with the Q Sport royalty nowadays. How is Hendry? Oh yeah, of course. Nick Smith was
Stephen Hendry
doing recloths for Mr. Stephen
Hendry, 7 times world snooker champion.
Unbelievable!
Wow. MRC to Stephen Hendry.
He's popped it out. That yellow still goes, but it's still an ugly position. He's left the white in. Can he see this yellow in the bottom left here? I think he might. Do you know what? He might be able to see that.
Definitely goes.
It goes, but can he? Is he going to clip that red he's closest to? Decision time.
It looks like he's playing down towards the yellow. If that's the case, he's got no risk of clipping the red, so it's just a thin cut getting behind the red.
Does get easy going in off. He is.
Off. Beautiful angle there for us to see that.
Stephen Hendry was honoured to see Nick. Oh my God, you're Nick Smith. You do the tables for MRC, didn't you? That's what he said. And he was like, yeah. Get down there, you know. They might let you in.
Yeah, get Mr. Hendry down here.
Yeah, get Mr. Hendry down here. Nick, if he's you're like mates now, aren't you? So get him down here. I was just looking at, we got 21 votes in the poll, but only 15 likes on the entire stream. That doesn't matter. My maths isn't very good, but I know that that's not right.
Get a few more likes in there. A few
more likes in there.
If we get up to 25 likes, Stephen Hendry.
Cheers, Ismail. Thanks for popping in, mate. We'll see you soon, lad. Sleep tight. Merry Christmas and that.
Stephen Hendry comes to the stream.
Sorry.
Stephen Hendry will come down to the MRC if we can get 25 likes.
Really?
Well,
is that what he said to Nick?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
He's got a nice cut there, but he's clipped the yellow and he might have snookered himself.
That's snookered himself. He's no way as good as Brian Hammond.
Well,
Stephen Hendry.
I'm not sure that Brian has won 7 world titles. Stephen Hendry was the dominant force in snooker in my youth. Too dominant.
Well,
I was Justin Bishop. I was a Jimmy White fan. And he beat Jimmy White. I think it was in 5 finals.
Ouch.
Which was hard to take if you're a Jimmy White fan. Anyway, what's going on in this frame?
Jacob snookered himself. He snookered himself. He has got the red that's hanging-ish over the pocket, so that should help. But he does need to find a way to potentially develop this last red or get some sort of position on it.
Well, as you say, there's no value in potting that red. So
not yet, no.
Ideally, he'd like to hit the other red, so maybe off the bottom cushion. If it's a total, and I'm not convinced it is.
I think it is.
It must be, actually. So he could come off this bottom cushion and just nestle onto that red, I think is the shot. Got to get it dead weight. Looks like that's what he's playing.
He gets the clip.
Clips it. He didn't want to hit it so thin, but
it's tough. I mean, James has got this shot into the top and then the shot near the black into the bottom left. But I don't know where he gets this last yellow to go.
Possibly leave the double. And he might even think about playing the double now, because if he keeps those 2 yellows beside the black, that is a little bit of insurance if he misses the double. So he's having a little think about that.
True.
Black's still potable, but it's just a little bit more insurance. He might not get a better chance of the double. Thinking time for James.
Yeah, you want to keep the pressure on. If he can sneak this frame away, that'll just keep Jacob at a leg's length.
He's also thinking about playing a snooker here, which he hasn't played yet.
No.
Just tried to get tight on the yellow, but I'm not sure he's got it.
Sure.
Just slightly tight behind it. But I think Jacob can still play this plant. Yes, he can. He doesn't want to snooker himself behind the yellow. He's played it well. So this could be in quickfire frame, quickfire style, 4-3.
Bring this across and play into the top right, is it? On 4.
It's parlor 4 finals. I said 5, but heartbreaking. He was ahead in one. Was Jimmy, and I believe he missed a pink off the spot when he was in prime position. I remember I was in tears.
Big pot for Jake, and he's rattled it.
That's the sort of shots he was missing in the first few frames, and he's left this one into the top right.
Ouch.
Surely James plays this slowly, at least trying to cover the bag. What's it?
Yeah, he wants this frame. Take this one into the bottom first.
James is so aggressive and he's got such good cue ball control. He can definitely screw this onto the cushion by taking this one into the top left first. Slightly hampered cueing. It's the sort of shot James is good at.
Big shot. He's banged it. He's going.
Wild style.
What? He's left himself the double.
Well, lots of cue action, but
The control on that was mental.
he can play this with a shot to nothing. No, it doesn't go for the double. But
No.
he has left. I think he can clip this black. Yeah, Parrot beat him in one final. That's right.
Jacob, he can get a hit on the black, but potting it is going to be a big task.
And well, he wants to probably leave the white up the top end of the table. Soft kiss on it. He's played it well.
I mean, it's potable, but he's put the black slightly safer than where it was as well.
Well, the shot here for me, for James, is to just leave it hanging over the bag and leave the white on the bottom cushion. Do not pot this.
Unless
Head. A kind of snooker style
he's kind
shot.
of popped the black out. Oh, he's put the black even safer.
Well, that's not a bad shot
it's
at
a
all.
great shot.
I mean, you can still leave the white on the top cushion, but this is like snooker now. We've been talking a lot about Jimmy White and Stephen Hendry. This is kind of snooker style safety. Doesn't want a double kiss here.
Shot, very tough to pot this one now. He's got a long double on, but it's risky.
Back double.
Oh, the back double went.
How's your luck, James?
Oh, it's not good enough.
Not
I don't
good.
think it was all on that. If he snuck that double in, that back double, that would have been fantastic for him. Jake's going to close the gap even more.
And he has done. The white's rolling towards bottom right, but it's going to stop well short. And it's 4-3-3 in a row for Jacob after being 4-0 down.
That reminds you of that story I told you about my mum's joke. That reminds me of a conversation we were having earlier. Well, we sort of had. We were saying like
we're not allowed.
Yeah, we don't talk to each other outside of the stream now because we're like, oh, that's interesting. I'll leave that.
No,
I'll leave that for the stream.
I try and start conversations with you, and you're like, just leave it for the stream. I'm like, sure, how was your day? No, just leave it for the stream.
Something really interesting happened, but I'm going to save it for next week.
Sure, I want to. No, just save it for the stream. What did you have for breakfast? Leave it for the stream.
Leave it for the stream. Content. Leave everything for the stream. It's a nightmare.
Well, what are you thinking if you're James Wilson at the minute?
Just relax, just keep playing the way you're playing. He's playing well. He's still ahead. Let's not forget. 4-0
up. He's thinking, I am in a great position here. I've got him exactly where I want him. He's not playing well, and I am. That has changed very quickly.
Yeah. But he's still ahead. Just needs to stay confident and keep potting the way he was
in
his first 4 or 5 frames.
That is the mindset.
Easier said than done.
Momentum
the tangible
gets in your head. And Jacob certainly will be fired up now, whereas he was struggling a bit. Steve Davis, 1984. I think so that would be the 6.
Break.
That would be, I'm sure it was 6 that Jimmy White lost in. So 4 to Henry, 1 to Davis, 1 to Parrott.
Bacon, does he mean has Jacob?
No, Jimmy White had a hair transplant.
Oh.
I think he was one of the first sportsmen.
Jacob hasn't been to Turkey, I don't think. You're saying he's got more hair?
Well, he's done a Jimmy White.
Jimmy
White did that. He had a hair transplant.
Did he? So did Rooney, didn't he?
I think a few sportsmen. Jimmy White was one of the first. Keeping it tight. Ugly.
Yeah. Maybe Jacob's realising that's kind of what he has to do to slow James down when he's playing so well. Just rolled out into a more favourable position.
That clearly wasn't touching. I thought that was touching for a second. Or Jacob would call it. If it was, bridge finger work here over the cushion by Jacob.
worked out for him.
That has opened all of these reds
worked
up.
out for him. Look at this. Awkward bridging. Going into the devil's bag here, but...
He's got it.
Jake.
Who's big favourite now for this frame. Look at those fingers gripping that cushion.
Playing with a bit of speed here now.
He's in his flow.
He's getting there. He's trickling.
And he's looking confident.
He's trickling at the moment.
We were just looking at the Matrix there behind the scenes.
Yeah, very strange. Very strange. Still need to finish that film. Jacob's worked his way through these reds well so far.
The black...
Concentration on his eyes now.
The black becomes a bit trickier because it's blocked in the top.
He's got the angle now to get up to the left of the black.
So just needs to control this down this left side of the table, and he can level this match up. All about the weight, and it looks fantastic.
Yellow blocks,
super clearance. Super clearance. Ed Lewis, first final I watched was 1985.
He gets it. It's level. All of a sudden, it's level.
Wow. Levels it up. 4-0 down. 4-4. What a match this is already. Can James Wilson respond? Yeah, 1985 is one of my earliest memories, Ed. Dennis Taylor, staying up after midnight. 17 all. Black ball fight. That was exciting, but was it as exciting as what we're watching here?
Probably not.
Between Jacob Baylis
Anything that happened
Wizard.
before 1990 is boring.
Well, I believe that was a record at the time for a TV audience over midnight in the UK. There was about 17 million watching
Really?
Dennis Taylor.
We got 25 million watching right now, so...
Oh,
you know.
Yeah, that was an incredible moment in sporting history.
That's another dry one.
Dennis Taylor come back to Northern Ireland, a hero. I
Yeah.
remember. I was there. No, I
You
wasn't.
shake his hand?
No, I wasn't really there, but
You just want to sound cool.
I was kind of part of it because
You were in the same
I was in the same country.
Yeah, yeah. It's good enough. I wasn't even born. I don't know.
Well, Ed, of course, he's going to mention it a lot. That's his defining moment in life. It's like the time I met Stuart for the first time.
What? The defining moment in your life.
Yeah. So James Wilson, 4-0 up. He's lost the 4 after that. It's a level game.
Yeah.
And he's at the table. Can he fire back? Stop.
Mark looking out for the balls. No, that's what they're made for. They love it. It's their favourite thing.
That's what they're designed for.
It's their favourite thing.
They don't have a nervous system, so they don't feel.
But they do have a conscience.
They don't feel pain. Although they cross.
Oh, off the red,
James.
delicious that.
And he's opened the yellow up as well.
This could
fantastic shot.
Wow. I mean, if he's able to just stop the 4-frame loss in a row with a dish against Jake, that'll make him be like, right, maybe get back on track a little bit here.
I hope Mark's talking about the pull balls anyway, and not
the other balls.
Not the other, but that was
that would hurt. Yeah, those pull balls. Yeah, that would hurt.
This would be a fantastic response by the Wizard.
Yeah. Where that came from? You ever seen the film Hot Fuzz?
Yep.
Yeah.
I have.
Narp.
Yep. Yarp.
Narp.
He's got the options here, but for me it's bottom right. I think it's easier just to hold it, but he's taking top left.
A bit of screw, doesn't he? He loves a bit of screw. And it didn't go. Heartbreaker.
Well, did he take the wrong option?
I was too young to watch the end, but I remember watching the first
Steve Davis
session
eating up.
Grandstand.
That's
before my time, that Paul. These boys just reminiscing in the chat here. This is way above my head.
Talking about early 80s
way above
snooker.
my head.
Bringing back some memory. Do you remember Joe Johnson in the 80s? When did Joe Johnson? Was it 86 or 87? I know he got the 2 finals in a row and he caused a big shock. I think it was 86 that he beat Davis and then he got to the final again the year after. Joe Johnson just come out of nowhere.
Did he?
Yeah.
I just realised we're 2 subscribers off 800. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? A nice
Imagine
round
getting
number.
800.
800 subscribers.
Somebody
Guys,
give Stephen Henry a call.
if you're not subscribed, chuck a subscribe in.
Stephen Henry, if you're out there, Stephen.
Yeah, Nick, message Steve, tell him to subscribe.
Use your influence, Nick. What a shot. What a shot
Clever
by
shot
Jacob.
from the Baylis.
Still
Very
got
nice.
this tight one on the left cushion just above the left middle bag to deal with. Might be tempted to try and get it out now. Play this as a shot to nothing. Get the snooker. Has he left the gap?
Has he? No, it looks like a total to me, Paul.
I trust your eyes better than my eye. So Perler knows the snooker. Yeah, 86. I got that one right. Got one right.
Grandstand was the highlight of the week back when we had 2 channels.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh, I thought that was going to go roll into the middle there. Just flick the white. That would have been
A little
extraordinary.
bit of wizardry attempt. However, Jacob can take this tricky red now. He can play this. It's a bit of a shot to nothing. He's just gone for the safety.
He's got it as well. I think he can hit the ball, but I don't think he can pot it.
Times have changed. I mean, even
Back in my day.
yeah. I mean, times have changed.
Back in my day.
I can remember when Channel 4 was introduced. You had BBC One, BBC Two, ITV. That was it.
That was it. And wizardry. Oh. Hold on. Quite.
Well, he's
put a red safe-ish, and that yellow is in a bit of a nicer position for him.
yeah, it's plantable low, so it's not really that safe. Maybe it's a little bit more work to do with Jacob because the red doesn't go into the bottom left, but it will go into bottom right. And this is a big chance for Jacob to take the lead for the first time in this match after going 4-0 down. To come back to win 5 frames in a row is quite something.
Oh.
Just a little bit too far, so he might have to try this plant now, the one on the cushion. Want the red to travel too far.
Should be okay. Play this one in the bottom first and then into the middle left, probably. Do you think it was mind games from Jake? Letting James get 4 frames or not?
Well, who knows? He's got a very good record against James. I know that.
James was playing so well.
He was.
So well. He hasn't really made too many mistakes here, but Jacob just seems to have lifted his game a bit.
He definitely has. He definitely has. And he's bang on here to go 5-4 ahead to lead for the first time in this quarterfinal. And he does. He takes the lead 5-4 ahead. What is going through the Wizard's head right now? King of the Hill. I think that's the grandstand theme. With Dickie Davis. Was it Dickie Davis? I'm sure Pryor will correct me again. Dickie Davis, I believe. Grey moustache.
Not a dry break this time for the James.
He's lost 5 frames in a row after winning the first 4, so he needs to stop the rot.
Yeah. Bad opportunity here. I mean,
Shane
in the chat. Hello, Shane.
Nailing his mast to the Jacob colours. He was a 4-0 down, Shane. He was 4-0 down to James in this match, but now 5-4 up. He's won the last 5 frames. Quarterfinal. Come the second man through. Dickie was World of Sport. Thanks, Lily.
That's Dave Morgan, I think.
Dave Morgan.
Oh, proudly beat you. Sorry, lad.
So, Grandstand. Let me think. Who was Grandstand? Oh, put me out of my misery. Someone in the chat. Who was the presenter of Grand? I'm sure there was multiple presenters.
Jeremy Clarkson.
Grandstand. Come on, Paul.
Took a guess.
Anton Deck, maybe? What's James trying here?
Oh, delicious.
Wow. What a pot by the Wizard, and by word, he needed that.
I'd say. Excellent pot, though. Let's take another little look at that. Look at the power on it.
That was tough pot. Just caught the knuckle there as well, which helped to hold the white a little bit. Is this going to bounce? Des Lynam. See, they look similar. They look similar, Des Lynam and Dickie Davis. Both sort of grey-haired and grey moustaches.
I don't know what either of them look like.
Yeah, you do. Oh, Des Lynam. How did I forget Des Lynam? Are they still alive? Is Des Lynam and Dickie Davis, are they still alive? I wonder what age those
Can
boys.
you see this yellow to the top left, past this first yellow? I don't know.
I think
it's
you
close.
can. I think you can.
It's
really,
close.
Really tough pot.
Oh, sorry.
Who are you playing, Shane? Nadal? He's getting behind the red at least.
Oh, it's popped out. Ouch. Weirdo. Don't copy
Jinx.
me. Don't copy me. Stay away from me.
You tired him out, Shane? He's recovered now, and he's looking in a much better position.
That was a good shot. Pot into the devil's pocket. Push the yellow a little bit safer as well. It's those little things that make players better. You know what I mean? Better than others. Oh, that's not a very good shot, though, from the Jacob. And he just seems to go in reverse there.
Well, that was an unexpected error.
A foul. Just overrun it. Walking off to get it, sees it go in, and he just puts himself in reverse and hands the ball over.
Well, it's a tricky setup, these yellows, for the Wizard, Mr. Wilson.
But this is a very important frame.
He needs to take
a
it.
mistake like that from Jake. He needs to win this frame.
Well, Jake wins this frame at 6 frames in a row.
Yeah.
But if he wins this, it's 5-all. He can just reset his mind a bit. He's got to play this with a lot of force to get this white down. Look at that top spin. I mean, that's what James Wilson does extremely well.
He hasn't gone far enough.
He can put some serious top spin. I mean, he barely touched that. Did manage to roll through, but as you say, not quite enough.
He's got, what's he got on here? A bit of back spin down into the bottom left.
Into these middle bags at pace. Yeah.
I missed it.
Too much.
What's going to happen here?
He wants these all to go
and
safe.
They go. It's not super easy. He does have the start here on the bottom to the bottom right. But he's got 2 on the cushion, 3 on the cushion, but...
This frame has become massive. All right, Ed. You're
was...
about 20 years too late.
Ed, are you live? Have you paused the stream at any point?
It covers the bag top left. I'm now going to show you pictures, Stuart, of Des Lynam and Dickie Davis.
Okay.
So you can see how similar
You're just going to show me the picture of the same person twice?
No.
And say, see, they look similar. And I'll go, oh, yeah, they do.
I mean, they look different, but there's a similarity there.
Do you know, I found we were looking at me and Taka were on YouTube earlier, looking at how to set this stream up on the new broadcast software and stuff like that. And we
that's Des Lynam.
Right, that's Charles Dickens. And so we saw this guy on YouTube doing like a tutorial, right? And I was like, do you know what? That looks so much like what's his name? God.
And that's Dickie Davis.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, they do look somewhat similar.
They look quite a bit
somewhat
different.
Similar. They're both white males.
Yeah, with moustaches.
With a moustache. They both look like the live action version of Ned Flanders.
Yeah, a bit.
And maybe Ned Flanders
similar, both similar in character as well.
Hello. Whoosh.
Yellow doesn't go into the bottom right.
I can't remember his name. What's the name of the two actors in Dumb and Dumber? Not Jim Carrey. It's Jeffrey.
Jim Carrey.
No.
Well, he was one of them.
Yeah, I said not Jim Carrey. I said it to you earlier. What was his name?
He's the only one I know. The blonde-haired one.
Yeah. It's Jeff.
No, it's yeah, I know his name.
Something
I just
Jeffries?
Don't know it. Nah.
Jeffrey Daniels. That's his name. Got it.
I got one of them.
You didn't.
Jim Carrey.
I said Jim Carrey before. What are you on
You
about?
said, what are the two actors?
Yeah, not Jim Carrey. And then you said Jim Carrey.
Well, then there's another actor. Because you said name the two actors, not Jim Carrey. So we got Jeffries.
I named that the...
Well, who's the other one then?
Jeffrey Daniels.
Who's the other one?
Jim Carrey.
Well, you said there's two, not Jim Carrey, so there must be two.
No.
One of them, not Jim Carrey.
There's two of them. but not Jim Carrey.
You're confusing me.
You've confused yourself.
You are Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah. Anyway, is he? Oh, he put so much into it,
Well, that's
and the white
James.
is creeping. It's creeping. It's creeping. It's not gonna go.
Well, that is James all over. He always tries something aggressive.
Thank you, Shane.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Big shot this for Jacob. Oh, lovely pot. Knowing if he missed it, the bags were covered. This is Jacob to go 6 frames in a row. He was 4-0 down in this match, with a chance to go 6-4 ahead.
I mean, he's kind of. I was going to say he's almost forced to take this one to the bottom right, but he's going for the long, long plan.
If he gets the weight right on this, frame over. The red stays there. It's going to hit the cushion first.
Wow, it was
and
close.
That's not quite where he wanted the red. Can he still pot the red?
Can he get some serious screw off this one in the bottom right and get himself up there? Because I think he hits the yellow first.
He can. He can do that.
He can do that. Oh, it looks like he can. Wait.
Oh.
See, it's hard to tell from this angle. Hold on. Just gone for the safety.
He's gone for the
Oh
incredible.
my God, it's in!
Oh! Did he mean that? He put his hand up.
I don't think he meant that.
He put his hand
I think
up.
he's fluked that in.
I mean, Jacob is capable of thinking those shots out, and the table was tapped, or the floor was tapped by Mr. Wilson.
Still not wearing any shoes. No, Graham. No, he's still the shoeless potter. And it looks like he's going to extend his lead here.
6 in a row.
Unbelievable.
For Mr. Baylis.
Look at the state of this. What is this all about?
Wow. I mean, James tapped the table while he tapped the floor with his cue. The way Jacob reacted, I'm not sure he meant that. What a shot. What a shot if he did mean it.
My God. Is he only wearing socks? Yes.
Yeah, he claims he plays better mark when he just wears his socks. Feels he's a better connection with the earth.
With the table and with the balls.
Yeah, he feels at one with the ball.
He is. He becomes the ball.
Be the ball, he says. He was trying to teach me the other day. He said, Paul, be the ball. Be the ball.
Just tap it in.
Yeah.
Good old Chubbs.
Wow, 6-4.
What a turnaround. 6 frames in a row. James desperately trying to get something going for himself again here. Again, he hasn't been playing badly. Jacob's just turned it on.
He has, although, as I said right at the start, that kind of wild style aggression from James sometimes works, sometimes doesn't, and that's when he gets punished by the likes of Jacob. Could this be 7 in a row? Cut break, yellow drops.
The
Although
nicest
it has
of splits.
clustered, it has really clustered. There's no dish here.
There's a caterpillar, a multicoloured caterpillar on the screen, on the table.
With a black head that's been cut off.
With a black head that's been slightly cut off.
Did you ever do that when you were a kid? Like,
What, cut caterpillars' heads off and
Yeah.
eat it? No.
no, not eat it.
What?
I used to have a jar of like insects, like worms and flies. that I used
I
to
got a
collect.
jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt.
No, but it was science.
Sorry, that was a quote from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Ah, yes,
One of them. Got it.
Johnny Depp.
That's it.
I used to watch insects, and then I didn't realize I killed them all because I put the top on.
Well,
so
you just
there's no way.
suffocated them. What is
Yeah.
going on here? He's blasting this. See what happens, isn't it? Physics and that.
Hit and hope.
Physics and that.
Still not really much favourable. But he holds his head in his hand.
He's got some sort of migraine brewing. I don't know.
James needs to stop the rot. It's been 6 in a row.
Yeah.
I don't care how cool and collected you are. That's going to piss you off. You off.
Guess what film I watched last night? Guess.
You watched the new film on Netflix, Damsel.
No.
You watched
It's an old film.
The Godfather Part 7.
No.
You
It's
watched
an animated film.
Toy Story.
No.
Shrek.
No. Older.
Older.
Yeah.
Snow White and
No,
the Seven Dwarfs.
Not quite that old. It's got Robin Williams in it.
Who?
Robin Williams.
Robbie Williams.
Robin
Through
Williams.
it
Ooh!
all. She offered me protection. A lot of love and affection. Robbie Williams.
Robin Williams.
Oh, Robin Williams. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? He wasn't in that. But
No.
is that animated? Well, it's got animation in it.
FF7.
Final Fantasy VII.
I watched that.
Nah.
That's a long film.
Robin Williams wasn't in that.
No.
You're in a bit of a Robin Williams frame at the minute. Because you watched that film of him the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, we did, yeah.
So what animated film was Robin Williams? Give me a clue.
I can't. You'll get it instantly. It's so obvious.
Jumanji.
No, that's not
Aladdin.
an animated film. Aladdin, yes, well done.
Thanks, XC. Thanks, Graham.
Look at them chucking him in. Jumanji isn't an animated film, Shane.
Well, depends what your definition is, because there's definitely animation.
It's cartoon.
Well, those elephants aren't real.
They're not.
No, they didn't have real elephants charging in someone's house.
What?
Definitely some sort of computer animation.
That's boring.
Yeah.
It was Aladdin, yes. It was Aladdin, yeah. Great film. Even now, watching it at 31, excellent stuff. It's just brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, you're grown up now.
Did you wake me up? Did you rub my lamp? All of a sudden, you're walking out of me?
Well, funny you say that, because when I went to Mexico last year,
Aladdin wasn't shot in Mexico.
I watched Aladdin on the plane.
All right.
But it wasn't Robin Williams, it was Will Smith.
The live action one. I haven't seen that one yet. Is it awful?
It passed a bit of time on the plane.
Right. So it's awful.
It wasn't the best film I've ever seen. Although the female actor, I find her very attractive, I must admit.
The one who played Jasmine?
Yeah. In fact, any Jasmine, even the animated Jasmine, I find very attractive. I just like that kind of look. That sort of Persian look.
What, Persian princess?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, cool. Who wouldn't?
Well, somebody who doesn't like Persians.
Right. Right. Well, yeah, of course. They probably wouldn't, yeah. Guys, we need 2 more subscribers to reach 800. Who's gonna be the ones? Who's gonna be the 2?
If you are 800 subscriber, we will give you.
Yeah, true story. We will.
I've not been watching this for him.
Have you not?
I've no idea.
Well, we've been talking about Arabian Nights and all that, you know. Oh, God. Oh, these boys
delicate.
are all making some
That
mistackies.
was delicate, and James won't like that. He's starting to show signs of frustration out there. He's lost 6 in a row. He won't be feeling.
Especially if Jake's able to clear these up. That will make him very upset.
Thing is, he was leading against Paul Robinson as well in his King of the Hill match.
Yeah.
By quite a bit. So, I mean, is that a mental frailty in the wizard?
Off one, here we go.
An inability to hold leads? But he's in trouble here. He's in big trouble, James. This is hard work. Jacob in control of this frame. He needs to grind it. He needs to find a way of grinding this frame. Some sort of snooker.
That's great, Shane.
Lion
Bit of info.
1992. So 19. What age does that make Shane?
31.
12?
Well, yeah, 15, I think.
Oh, he's just aggressive. He's always aggressive.
Yeah, and this plants into the bottom right. I think he does also have the red into the bottom right. He can cut in.
I think you play the plant here, and the white should just pop up above that yellow. So he's got the red into the bottom right as insurance. If the red that he plants kind of goes a bit safe, little gentle one. Exactly.
Roll this through, roll that one through, roll in the black, bang.
Yeah, for 7.
7 in a row. That's got to be
7 in a row.
Taxing on James's mentality.
It is.
That hurts. 7 in a row.
Some
4-0 up.
We should call the psychologist right now.
Shows to come up.
Hang on, could go behind the black.
Right. Whoa. Is that Justin on table 2? Need to stop him practicing. Yeah, it's Justin against Matt.
Oh, the devil! cursed pocket strikes again. It is Justin. Well, every time I've seen that shot, Justin seems to be sitting down. So maybe Matthew Exciting is.
Matt's at the table a lot over there.
That's Justin who never practiced. Oh no!
James.
Oh no, James!
James.
Oh, that's like something I would
That
do.
is heartbreaking.
Oh no!
Oh my God! What happened?
That's like something I would do. Careless.
Just whips it with his hand.
You have to be focused.
Oh, and that's.
Oh, his little finger. The little finger.
Oh, James, that is a nightmare.
That's a heartbreak.
That's an absolute nightmare.
I said we needed to get the psychologist. Now
After that,
we need the counsellor.
His head could be absolutely gone.
God.
His head could be gone. Jake's rolls it in for 7
frames in a row.
All because of that. I got to see it again.
7 frames in a row.
Absolute nightmare.
I mean, I'm going to ask you this: if you were, would you cut off your little finger now?
I'd bite it. I'd gnaw it off. Yeah, like a dog.
Oh no!
My God.
Oh, that's
that could be his. Oh, and he's dropped the rack. He's
oh my
losing
God!
his mind.
Oh my
James,
God!
Take a breath.
My stomach feels weird. My stomach.
Now's the time to go to the toilet. Go to the toilet. Couple minutes. Gather
Look
your
at
thoughts.
he smashed those
He's
bottles.
absolutely furious. He's absolutely furious.
He's fuming.
That is heartbreaking for him.
I feel a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, maybe we should probably talk quieter. I don't want him to come in here and beat us up.
Yeah, I think we need to talk a bit quieter.
Yeah, let's just This is now.
I reckon if I went
ASMR.
If I went out there now, James would just annihilate me.
Probably. Probably.
I'm gonna. Should I do it?
No. No, you shouldn't.
Just gonna walk out there and say, "Oh, you're right, James." How's it going?
I think this.
Hang on, he's just lost 7 frames in a row after being 4-0 up.
This is going to be tough for him to get back from mentally, I think.
Justin, who never practices.
He's got one.
Yeah, he seems to be practicing nearly every day. I never practice, lads.
Yeah.
Well, that's a nice split. If he can pot this into the devil's bag, he's in control of his frame. This needs to go, though.
Doesn't want to see the devil now. Oh.
Well, he's in control of this frame. I think the thing is, when James does get a bit angry, he doesn't slow down. He
speeds up.
He speeds up.
You playing Thursday, Paul?
Oh, aye. Finch.
Oh, aye.
And the way I'm playing at the minute, I'd be worried if I was you, Finch. I lost to Shane the other day. I lost to Zach. I lost to. I'm playing the worst pull of my life. But I'm going to pull it out of the bag on Thursday because it's my last day of term.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so I'm on my Easter holidays after that. So all the stress I've been carrying for a long time, I'm going to take it out on the pool table. James flying around this table.
He would. I mean, a dish right now would make him set his head a little bit more straight. A little bit.
Yeah. Dan, he says that.
Digging into this to get the angle on the last red. It's a difficult one. He does it though.
He's looking good here. I mean,
yeah, he's looking
how
really good.
How has this man lost 7 frames in a row?
I don't know.
How is it even possible?
I don't know.
Just needs to roll this in. Doesn't need to do anything with the white. It'll come naturally off the cushion. Hopefully not too far.
Oh, it looks perfect. Good to me. He needed this.
Wow, he needed
this. Don't flick the yellow.
Ooh, cut that. He nearly did with that little finger.
Yeah.
He needs to cut that little finger off. James, cut your little finger off.
James needed that. That's a big frame for him. 7-5.
Up to 17 likes there. We need to get to the 20. And Stephen Hendry's coming to the MRC.
Yeah, guys, get the likes in. Get the subscriptions in.
And 2 more subscribers to meet the magical 800.
That is a big number, isn't it?
Wow.
If you had 800 people in this room right now.
If we get 800 subscribers, I'm quitting my job.
You're going to quit your job?
I'm going to quit my job.
A full-time MRC streamer.
I'm going to quit my job and go out tonight, get absolutely hammered. And that's it. Tomorrow doesn't exist.
Tomorrow doesn't exist.
It's Rachel in the chat giving congratulations to him. He needs your support at the minute, Rachel.
Absolutely.
He needs it. He had a tough time.
That's a massive break from Jake.
He was 4-0 up and then lost 7 in a row.
He hasn't added his score.
He has.
Jake
now.
has added it just now, I think.
So, Rachel, we need your support in the chat for your dad. Now, that's an interesting one. The yellow obviously over the devil's bag. You'd think you want yellows, but a couple of ugly yellows. So he might.
I can't play pool or snooker or whatever this is. Can't hit a ball with a stick. Yeah, it's a tough game. It's a tough game to get the hang of.
Just practice marks like Shane Lewis. couldn't play not long ago. He's been practicing a lot.
Has he muddled that up? Can you see the yellow at the top?
A good player now. I think he elected reds there, sure. I missed that shot. Did he pot a red?
I'm not 100% sure, Paul, to be honest.
Whatever, I mean, if he took yellows, he's still got this plant on, but I think he potted a red there. And if he has potted a red, no, he's potted a yellow. He's still... Ooh, that was a twitchy one. He missed that by a good bit. That was a twitchy one. What an interesting match this is, and all about momentum. Yeah. 4 in a row for James, 7 in a row for Jacob. Is this James's chance?
This could be going hill just out of the story that's happened so far.
But these reds are very awkward. James has got a lot of ugly work to do. Try and find a way to develop these reds.
Yeah, but that last frame he won. Got the dish after that big mistake.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
the black with his finger. Yeah,
wow,
he's absolutely hammered it.
He's got
tried to hit as many balls as possible.
Well, he got one red out. He was unlucky not to get both out.
Yeah, look at the power on this though. He's absolutely hammered it.
Shane Lewis letting the world know he took a couple of frames off Dave Morgan. Was that 2 that Dave potted the black?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Shane can pot. I'll tell you that. Take 2 frames off Dave Morgan. You can take frames off anybody,
apart from Paul.
I think I've played Dave Morgan about 4 or 5 times in flyer events. What a shot!
Another one in,
and I don't think I've ever taken a frame off him.
He's playing with some anger at the moment. He's hammering these pockets.
I thought maybe when he was playing angry, that might be a problem, but he's upped his game since he hit the black with his little finger. He's upped his game.
He's just giving his nervous system a little shooken.
I want to get Dave Morgan in the flyer because I've never took a frame off him.
You want to try and get a frame off Dave?
He beats me 4-0, 4-0, 4-0, 4-0. And I just sit there and I think I admire too much. I'm like, I'm just happy to be here, but now I'm bringing the aggression.
Yeah.
I'm just going to hit them as hard as I can every time. Now, James has been in control of the table for the last couple of frames. Playing some great stuff. If he can nick this by... Well, he's trying to get him behind the yellow here.
This is
big shot.
Ballsy.
Oh! Where's the
white's gone in. It just vanished. It just vanished.
The speed of that white and the red.
It vanished. He nearly potted the other red.
Can you put this in slow motion?
I can't, no.
Because I've only got one eye. I can't follow all these balls. Look at the speed of the red and the white here. Bang!
Oh...
He potted the one he was after. So unlucky for that white to go in. Now Jacob with a chance to punish, and he can put this red pretty safe. Well, it's actually come up quite a bit, so it's not a safe red, but all these yellows are open.
Thursday, Mr. Bishop is my next target. Come on, Shane.
So he's already struck off. He's already shown he's a better player than Dave Morgan.
Got the 2-1 there into the devil's bag.
Well, Shane, the only player you've beaten in the tournaments has been Callum Lewis.
Callum
Thomas, who was here earlier. You lost. He lost. Who did he lose?
In the next round, he lost.
No, he lost last week in the first round, 4-2 when he kicked the table. To Matt. Big Matt.
Oh, yeah. Matt Wheel.
Matt Wheel punished you, Shane.
That was Matt's first tournament.
First game he's ever played.
Yeah.
Well, Jacob in strong position here, but got to figure out a way of getting on the black. Be tricky with the yellow, pretty close to it. Might want to think about nudging into it now. I don't think the angle's quite there for that just yet. Looks like you can put this yellow direct.
Couple of socks is Jacob wearing? I'm distracted by them. Just colourful like cartoon socks, isn't it? You know,
a lot of the gentlemen down here wear socks like that.
Look at them.
Yeah, Stuart's wearing a very similar pair, more flowery. Better than my socks. My socks are bright orange.
Bright orange socks, yeah.
Oh, I thought he could cut.
He's left it, though. It does go.
I thought he was just going to nick that black.
He's given a real toughie down into the bottom right. Hampered queuing, nestling in the pocket.
Big shot. Big shot, this. He's got it.
That's a great pot.
He's got it. And a tough enough black, but an easier pot.
I think Thursday is basically the MRC pool community versus Justin. At the moment it is, yeah. At the moment it is. He is the man with the bounty, and he's missed another black, and he's potted the white.
And he's lucky he missed because, as you say,
that would have been frame over.
Well,
right there
it would have been frame over, and the black's gone fairly safe.
Chance for the James. He needs this. I mean, he needs this frame big style.
Does James try and develop the black off this first shot?
Maybe. Better him to decide than me, I think.
Well, Shane Lewis is saying if he's on table 1 or 2 and with the new racker, he's favourite for the tournament.
Yeah.
So would Justin be favourite? I mean, he's won the last 4. We've got Dave Morgan, Paul Robinson, and Dan Richards. So
Jacob Baylis.
So I'm gonna say Shane Lewis is slight favourite, and then I'm going to put Paul Robinson, Dave Morgan, and Justin Bishop just slightly behind them.
Shane, as long as Shane doesn't play on table 3, he'll win every game.
Dan Richards just next. Big shot this for the frame. He gets it. Super pot down the rail. They hold the white. Oh, he's come across a little bit. The devil. That he composes himself. What a frame this could be for 2 frames in a row to make it 7. What a shot this is. Look at the concentration. The devil.
Wow,
we don't see him.
It.
James Wilson's back. He is back. It's 7-6. Game on.
Perfect timing.
Well, that was a nice video.
Perfect timing on the video. Look
What
at that.
a lovely video. What a lovely video that was. Nice sunset at the end.
Yeah, it was the one we get a year.
I like the bit where the camera pans away, where you, Zach, and Jacob are holding, is it a coffee mug?
The cups are empty.
There's a big smile on Zach's face.
The cups are empty.
Big smile on Jacob's face. And not sure if it's a smile on your face or not.
I'd just run out of coffee. I was quite sad.
Oh.
So, right, can I get like a coffee? I have one of them as well.
Bit of a war going on here about table 3.
He never said he hates table 3.
He tried to break it.
Shane hates table 3. It says just there, I hate table 3 in big capital letters, shouting it.
Awkward one missed there by James O.
Yeah. This game is really getting interesting. I mean, there's been back and forth.
Bizarre. 4 in a row, then 7 in a row, and now 2 in a row for James. Ends up 7-6.
Yeah. Are we going hill? It's got to be.
Ooh, missed plant.
These reds look pretty ugly, though. Especially that. Well, I don't know. Yeah, they're pretty ugly.
You can get one of these reds in behind the yellows.
Oh, it was there. It was a clever
Wow.
little shot. What a try. That would have been unbelievable if that dropped.
It's not the worst position he's left a white in. I mean, those yellows can still go into the right part of that pocket. If Jacob can pot this, and he develops a black. One good pot here from Jake. Because he can get the red out of this right centre bag with this shot. He has done. Brought the other yellow out. This is a big opportunity now for Jacob. If the white just keeps rolling. Has it gone far enough behind the black? He's still got the one in the left centre. The one that's closest to the right centre bag, I think it's blocked. Into both top right, the middle right, the bottom right.
The only table that has a curse is table 1, the bottom left pocket.
This bottom left pocket is the only curse in this building.
Going, Shano.
Sometimes you just got to give your opponent credit.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Big Matt just outplayed him.
Simple as that.
Oh, lovely shot, Jacob. That was delicious. I don't know what you call it. It wasn't really a skill shot. It was kind of like a scolio shot.
A what? Scolio. Scoliosis shot.
Yeah, scoliosis. That's,
Look at the scoliosis on this.
Yeah. Cannon.
Billiard shot.
Oh, he's not quite come up far enough. I mean, this is a cuttable.
It's cuttable, but it's
he's
a
got-
thinny.
and the white could go anywhere.
It's a thinny.
Unless he plays the back double. He might be playing the back double or the pure double. Oh, he's going for the
On
cut.
the cut, and he does get it.
Great pot by Jacob, and he goes 8-6 ahead in this race to 10. He's 2 frames away
Big
from the
frame.
semi-finals.
Big frame that for Jake, just to keep him at an arm's length. No, James, I don't know which way it's going to go. It's back and forth. James could win the next 3. Who knows?
Well, you don't want Jacob getting to the hill because he's capable of dishing.
Yeah.
So this frame.
So's James, as we've seen just before. He can do it as well.
I think it's a massive frame for James. This 9-6. That's 4 opportunities that Jacob will have.
Balls are dropping all over the place.
It's a monster break by Jacob. He has got a yellow in here to the bottom right.
Yeah, these yellows look very doable from here.
The yellows is on.
Lielelo is on. Nope. No, Brian. Oh, God. Jacob should be favourite for the tournament. He's always playing pool at work. Yeah, he gets a lot of time to practice down here.
Well, he is
On these
favourite.
tables, he is the favourite, yeah.
He is favourite for this loser's bracket. If
He's
there's
choosing
one,
to go reds, is he? What's going on here?
that's a shock to me.
He missed it.
Wow.
And he's missed it.
Wow.
Well, that's a big chance now for the James. I mean, every frame is a must for James at this point.
Look, Jacob knows the game a lot better than I do, but I thought yellow's surely there. He must have seen something.
Yeah.
And James ain't messing about. He's taking yellows into the devil.
Bang. Going in
He's
again.
not wasting any time. Mr. Wilson. This is the kind of route that I thought Jacob would go. One slightly awkward yellow.
Yeah.
And he's got an angle now to get on the right-hand side of it.
It must go into the top left.
Well, I think it can go into the middle left as well if you can screw around. Ooh. Well, he got his positioning
Ouch.
wrong. He missed the pot. And this could be a nasty, nasty steal.
This would be a heartbreaker if Jake is able to sneak this frame away from James. Take him on the hill as well. That would be really painful. Jake with a bit of work to do. Pop that one. He's covered that one red.
That's gone awkward for Jacob.
Bottom two pockets are covered for that red now. Not ideal.
It's gone very difficult now. Unless he can cut one into the top right, because he wants to think now about getting a red in behind that yellow into the devil's bag. Taking this cut into the top right. No, playing a little bit of dirt. I think he's got it. He's certainly everybody's favourite Mark Davis. But unfortunately, he lost to myself in a cracking hell match. The best quality pull of the tournament by myself and Nick, including the winner's bracket. Would you agree?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, definitely.
I was 7-2 up in that match. Nick just reeled me in.
Reeled you in. Yeah, it's hard to keep track. There's lots of games been going on, you know? Lots of people have been playing other people. As they do. You don't see many people playing like, you know, like chimpanzees or like dogs or like, you know, sofas and stuff, do you? Maybe on Rick and Morty you might see that. You might see a sofa. Remember that episode of Rick and Morty? Oh!
4 shots.
Bang, that's 4 shots. You remember the episode of Rick and Morty where they like go into like different universes and they go to like the phone, you know, the phone, you know, world, and they're like, you know, you got phones, using pizzas. This, you know what I mean? They're sitting on like people and using pizzas to call for like food.
What are you going on about?
Yeah. Oh, by snookered himself on the pot.
Get me an angle. Get us the angle.
Oh wait, he's red.
Oh, he's red.
He's red. Sorry, everyone. Sorry.
I thought we started.
No, Brian.
More dirt potentially.
Are there any women here?
Well, he can hit this. He could even potentially pot it if he gets the cut right off the cushion.
This is a similar shot to what he was going for last try.
Yeah, he was hammered by a couple of balls last time, so very difficult.
If he gets this.
If he pots it, he's got the frame.
If he gets this.
I mean, I'd be happy with a hit.
Same outcome.
Yeah, he was trying to hit it thin. You can see, I'm pretty sure he would have hit it if he was just worried about the hit, but he was trying to pot that full on. And unfortunately, this has left Jacob a nice little easy starter and an easy way of getting on this red on the bottom cushion as well.
Shots for Jake. He will take the ball in hand.
He does lift it.
Paragraph from Brian.
Holy, woo! Brian has written a book there.
Yeah.
Let me read that. Takes me about half an hour to read that. So, Brian is telling me that this is not the final.
He's rattled it. Jacob.
Brian,
he's left it on. And that black goes.
You've got to get past Graham Aviant, Brian.
Oh yeah, tough one that.
Then you got to get past maybe me.
Impossible.
Well, last time I played Brian, 7-4 to the McCambridge.
Here, boys.
Oh, that sneaked in.
He doesn't want to come across too far here.
Yeah, I'm not sure that pots.
Do you know what? It's hard to tell, but he's going straight for it.
He might have to come off the red, off the cushion, off the red and in.
Oh, that's what he tried, but he's covered the pocket. That red doesn't go past the black, so Jake's going to have to figure something out. Shane's getting a hit list together here, mate. He's got Hammy on the list. He's got you. He's got Justin.
I think Shane needs to just add to his list beyond Callum Thomas. That's the only one that he's had, really.
Add Matt Wheel to your list. He's the one who beat you last.
Brian coming up with the excuses already, half a tip. I mean, I just play with anyone's cue, but it was yeah.
What's going on here? He's snookered him down here. He's got a nightmare to get on this black, and he's
hitting
missed
red.
it. Another 2 shots for Jacob.
That was actually the last time I played decent, when I played Brian and beat him 7-4.
Punctuation on the beat him.
Since then, I've not played any good pool at all.
Clever shot there from Jake just to clear that pocket. Got another shot here. He needs to take advantage of this. He can't be. He's had two shots already and hasn't been able to see them off. This now to go on the hill. He needs to get this little succession or procession. Ooh. Is it a procession or succession of shots?
That's gone a bit tricky. This is going to be very awkward queuing. I mean, Jacob's got a great bridge on him. He's decent at those shots, but that could have been a lot easier.
He's got another safety option as well if he wants it. Potentially. He needs to get it right, though.
What about the football yesterday, Brian? Was that yesterday? What day are we? We're Tuesday now. No, a couple of days ago.
A couple of days ago now. Goes the safety. It's a big pocket up there, that top right. He just needs to get a hit, full on the ball. This might be very doable.
Oh, the wizard! Makes it 8-7 and it's game on here.
Game on.
I think we could be going to the hell.
Have a look at this. Jacob just couldn't quite get that white ball under control, and he left him an angle, left him an option. It wasn't easy, but he made it work. It's 8-7. This is tasty. Like steak tasty.
It is
steaksty.
Getting very, very exciting. It's like whenever Brian was 6-4 down against me, and the black was over the pocket and he had 1 red left and he completely bottled it.
Wait, I got to do that for that.
He had 1 ball left and he was shaking. He was shaking with his cue, and then he hit the white about 8 times. The worst shot I've ever seen.
The white's gone off
flying.
the table.
The white's gone flying.
Not the best time for that to happen.
That's the worst time right now. 8-7 and a race to 10. Why does that happen to me? I say that happens to me 1 and 2 breaks.
I don't know, Rush of Blood. He's just absolutely leathered it, isn't he? Absolutely leathered it. Guys, can we get to 20 likes? If you haven't liked the stream, if you're here often, like the streams. Get over 20.
We're 2 off 20.
2 off 20.
We're 2 off 800.
2 subscribers. Guys, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Get yourself on the list. Get us over 800 subscribers. That'll be absolutely sensational. Jacob will be looking to take full advantage of that foul break. Himself on the hill.
It's funny Shane talks about the Beast. I was watching Split and Glass, where the Beast was one of the characters in the guy with multi-personalities, who it reminds me of.
Shane reminds you of the Beast from Split?
Well, the Beast, obviously, that was his name. I wonder if he could play a bit of pool. Do you really think people are fearful of Shane's Beast status?
Maybe in the tennis world. Not so much in the pool world. My honest opinion.
The honesty.
I'm scared of him. I don't play pool.
You can pot a ball.
I don't play pool.
You do play. You're a good player.
We'll see how it goes. Got 3 frames off Dave. Challenges on. The Beast is awakening. He's always, brimming with confidence is Shane. Always.
Well, this looks pretty open now for Jacob.
Do those reds plant? I don't know. Maybe. Bit of angle. There's a bit of gap between those balls, so maybe they do.
There's been several beasts. I mean, Eddie Hall, he's the beast as well.
Yeah, he's a beast, yeah.
The devil.
He's a beast, yeah. He's quite a few beasts.
The devil's been around.
American Werewolf in London. He's a beast. The Hulk.
Yep.
That's a good beast.
There has been females playing Mark, but in terms of representation, a lot more men play Pole. We're more than happy to have the females on here. In terms of commentary, not many people like going behind the mic either. Too worried about their status. I mean, if it was there's many professions that women are much more representative than men.
He's going into the devil's bag, yeah.
It's just the facts of life sometimes.
Oh, he does get it. It's a good shot.
But there are some fantastic female pole players in the world, no doubt about that. We've had a few down here.
He's tried to split them up and he's missed it and he's left himself an absolute nightmare.
Can he just click the top one? Beauty and the Beast, exactly.
Yeah.
Would you say that's the case of the relationship that Brian's in at the moment?
Yeah.
That's nasty.
That's what you said.
No, I didn't.
Hold on.
Rachel! The Rachel!
Yeah, the subscriber.
The Rachel!
Get in there.
Supporting her dad.
Well, 1 off 800, guys.
1 off 800.
Follow Rachel's lead. Get yourself a subscription.
Follow Rachel, supporting her dad here in this big match.
Big match. He's 1 frame down, but he's got a chance here. That was a bit of a mistake there from Jake to miss that developing shot.
I think Rachel's subscription has given him something here.
He heard us shouting. Rachel subscribed. He's like, right.
He's heard all my daughters watching. I need to do it for Rachel. Can he do it? Lots of pressure.
It's doable. It is doable, but like you said, it is pressure.
I'm feeling the pressure just commentating.
I was feeling the pressure before when James
was played that.
Losing his head a little bit. I was getting a bit worried he's going to come in here and beat us up.
He's just slightly the wrong side of this yellow, so he's got to force this a little bit. Oh, he's managed to get the connection. Lovely shot. Controlled it beautifully.
Just needs to bring this back and play the yellow into the top left and then roll it through for the black. It's all there. It's just a matter of composure. He's decided to come up past it. Okay, that's another option. But he's left it... Surely he's left it more difficult for himself now.
Well, how brave is he here? Does he screw this back, leave it into the top right? I think that's what he's thinking. He's got to play it with a little bit more pace than ideally he would like.
Oh,
and that's the problem.
How's your luck?
That's the problem.
Not good enough. That is a heartbreaker.
That's a hard one to take. This isn't easy from Jacob, but he can roll this in. And I think he will just maybe nudge into the yellow, which leaves the other red down the cushion in the top right. Big shot coming up from Mr. Baylis to snatch this frame.
This is huge.
Unless he's thinking of a little containing. No, he's going for a crazy double.
He went for something mental. Well, and he's left it very awkward and he's covered the black somewhat as well. He
played that with a lot of screw to leave the white down the table. So interesting shot. He didn't fancy that pot. Now, does James, similar sort of shot, does he want to take this into the top right?
I mean, he's got to go for it.
I mean, he looks like he's going to whack this.
Oh,
why did he hit so hard?
I think Jake can see that red. Can he see it enough to pot it?
I'm not sure he can see enough to pot it. We're going to find out soon.
And he's close to the cushion, so it's not easy either way.
This is now key moments in this match. He's going to put this white down near the bottom side of the table, trying to get the snooker. He hasn't got the snooker. He's left the pot on.
That's cuttable on the red.
He's left the pot on.
The black goes into the top right as well.
I mean, at the very least, James should cover the top right bag here. And if he does, he stops Jacob from being able to pot either of those two reds or being able to plant them.
It's a pressure cut though. This is not an easy shot to play. Gets the pot. Where's the
No. Oh my. Oh,
that is so painful.
Did you see James walking off?
Yeah, he walked off way before the ball even went in. He was absolutely gutted.
Oh, that's horrible. That is horrible.
But Jacob's got away with one there. Look at that. That's painful. And Jake will go to the hill unless something crazy happens. Oh, he's left it in between here, actually. Hold on. Stranger things have happened.
Should be okay. Should be okay.
Stranger things have happened. Into the middle pocket. Is okay. Does take it. What a nightmare that was for James.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker.
Jake
that's a
goes
tough
on
one.
the hill.
That's a tough one to take.
That's a mental breaker.
So Jacob's on the hill, 9-7 up.
It's Jake to break.
James needs to win 3 in a row or he's going out.
He's done it before. He won 4 in a row. He won 4 in a row at the start of this match.
Right at the very
Seems like
start.
a long time ago now. James, at the start of that frame, went flying off the table with the break.
Yeah.
So that doesn't help. Could see the same thing from Jake. A little in off. You never
few,
know what's going to happen.
A few run of the balls haven't been in James's favour. The pull gods. He can still turn. He's 3 frames away.
Safe white. He's got a ball as well.
Bad split. If you can plant these 2 yellows into the right centre, nicely open these yellows up. This could be end of match.
Okay. It looks okay. Does have no. Seems to be in a bit of a flow here. He thinks he's seen a good route through here, and it seems to be going to plan at the moment, which is James's dismay.
Big favourite to go into the semi-finals. The favourite for the whole tournament.
Are we going to see the devil here? No, he bangs it down there as well. But he's left himself a bit awkward here.
Yeah, well, it
Didn't
right.
come round enough.
Not anywhere near. He wanted to go beyond those 2 reds, leave the yellow into the left centre. Hasn't got that shot, and I'm not sure the double goes in.
No.
Might flick off the black, but I'm not quite sure that's on either.
He's looking at, I'll come off the black, I think. Then the black's going to go up into that top left pocket. Want to overhit it and nestle in by that black.
I think he was looking there at the double plant.
The double plant.
So the yellow into the yellow.
No, he's looking at coming through off the black, isn't he? Judging by where his cue was, I mean, I could be wrong.
An easier shot than a double plant, but I think the yellow's a little bit too central, a little bit higher up. He could flick off that black. Definitely something like that. Now he's looking at the angle. Could be for the match.
Here we go. No.
Nothing
No.
there. Well, Mr. Wilson, you need something and you need it now.
Is he just going to come back? Play a bit of half safety. Gets the pot. It's an incredible pot. I'm not sure he wanted that to go in, though.
If that had just hung over the bag, he'd have been in a decent position there. Can he hit one of these reds and just get tight behind the other? We play the one on the... he's going for the left. I was thinking the one on the right, so might be able to cut this into the left centre. Oh.
Bad try. I think Jake can see this top yellow, though, into the top right.
Can do. Not easy to get on the
No.
second yellow. Could clatter into a couple of reds. We're back on this.
Good part, and he's snookered, though.
Ooh.
It was a good try. Just had a little bit too much of a bounce off that left cushion.
He's trying to be just slightly on the underside of the black.
Tell you what.
How did Shane get on in the King of the Hill? He lost to Paul Heaton, did he?
Lost the ball.
Oh, he lost to Paul Heaton in the losers bracket. He lost to the Kangaroo
Yes, that was it.
in the first round. So out.
Oh, and he's
gone
potted
in.
the white. Big chance for James.
Remember
all the reds go.
Jacob's first round match against Dave Morgan, 10-9 that was.
That was a cracker.
Great match.
Yeah.
Jacob probably kicking himself he didn't win that one. This double. If this double goes, James is in a great position. I'm going to go.
It's somewhere out there. It's in a potable position now.
He needs a clearance here.
Yeah.
He needs to just keep calm. One thing about James is he's not going to take his time. Sometimes you maybe
wonder.
bounce
there, make it a bit easier for himself.
Yeah, it's going a little bit awkward. Delicate. He's got it under pressure, but again, he's quite close.
He's got a snooker on here.
Yeah, I mean, the percentage shot is the snooker, but he's going to play the plant.
Going for the plant, is he? Or does it?
Typical
does he
aggression.
Miss that first red.
Typical aggression.
Oh, he gets it, and that red's gone slightly safe.
I mean, I'd have played the snooker there down the bottom left of the table.
He's got this, and then a plant, and then a double. It's so much more awkward than it needed to be.
No,
James, you got to stop doing that.
Oh,
James, stop doing that. That's so sad. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts.
I just don't know what to say.
I don't know. That's really painful.
I feel it.
And Jake's just going to roll these in.
Feeling the pain.
That hurts. I feel for James. That is very painful.
Was he too aggressive there? I mean, he had to be critical.
You got to go for it. Go for it. Why not? You know, it was on. It was there. But unfortunately for James, it did just. He's had a couple of them in the last few frames. Just right. He went flying off the table on a break. Had a couple of whites going off some very good shots on clearances.
It was really unfortunate. 4-0 up. You got to hand it to Jacob. Came back, won it well.
Yeah.
But are you going to? I don't want to interview James.
Well, we'll get him in.
Great match, guys. Well done. Congratulations to Jacob. He's in the semi-finals.
Let's see if either of these players want to have a quick chat. Someone said 10-7 earlier, right, Dan? Right, then you're in this one. All right then. Let's try this out. We're working. Look at that. Hold on. Yeah, we're ghosts tonight because it's Halloween. Woo!
It's Christmas. It's Christmas. You don't.
Oh, sorry, it's Christmas. Anyway, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys.
So Jake, you managed to get through. You had a bit of a rough start. You were 4-0 down pretty early on. What was going through your head after those first 4 frames? Because it wasn't even
No, he played
he
well.
was just unplayable.
Yeah.
He was unbelievable.
Played well. He was going for developing shots. They were coming off, and he was clearing up. That happened quite quickly to 2-0. And then I think at 4-0 was when I missed the ball over the pocket.
Yeah.
And yeah, I kind of felt like, this is going to be like a mental climb now.
You looked like you were getting frustrated.
Yeah, a little bit. It come back to 4-all. To be honest, I don't know how I got 7 in a row, but started coming back then, and I thought it was. I thought it was going to go hill. To be honest, I think the match, maybe the way that it went, maybe deserved to go to hill.
We thought it. Me and Paul thought we were like, this way is going back and forth. It's begging for hill.
Yeah, but either player who won today, I think, probably deserved it. We both missed balls. We both took out some nice clearances. Yeah. It's just on the day, isn't it? It's tough. That's amateur ball.
He had in the last couple of frames. He was on some clearances and he just rolled in off, just overhit it slightly and just slightly a bit over screw and that sort of stuff.
The in off down in the bottom corner when he cut that yellow in, I couldn't believe it. Yeah,
that was a great cut.
It's so difficult to read them, and I don't think
all you're thinking is in that position. Get the pot. Get the pot. If it goes in, that's pretty unlucky.
Yeah, if you don't go in off there, you've won the frame. Yeah. And I think what would that have made?
It would have been 9-8 then.
9-8. So
it's close, very close. But as it were, you do go through the next round.
I do, yeah. Have we got a draw? Do we know? Of course, it's random, isn't it?
Random.
It's
So
all
at the
random.
moment, we've got the only other one through is Paul McCambridge. Is the only other one through. We've also got Nick Buston against Paul Heaton to play and Brian Hammond against Graham Avian. So which one of those would you like to see against yourself in the semi-final?
I mean, I would certainly like to play Brian, because we played the other day and he beat me. He beat me 10-9.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
You want to beat him where it counts in the tournament.
Yeah. So, to be honest, any game I'm just enjoying playing at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to get results, and that's probably the first result actually I've had in 5 or 6 matches in competition.
Yeah.
I have been struggling, but it's the way it goes. Grind on through, and before you know it, you're world champion.
Yeah, well played, boy.
Cheers, boss.
Good stuff.
Thank
Go
you
home,
very much.
go to bed.
Go to bed.
And that's going to be it. Thank you, Jake. Safe trip home.
See you later, Captain. Ta-da.
Right, everyone, thank you so much for joining. We're it. That's it. We're done. We're done for today. Our next stream is going to be Thursday. We got the Thursday night flyer where somebody has to take down Justin Bishop, the bush pig. We've got some big guns signed up to the tournament coming to take his head on the Thursday night. So tune in for that. We'll be streaming from about 6 p.m. In UK time. So yeah, we'll see you then. That's it for us. See you later, guys. Right, how do I end this now? This is a different setup. Try over here. Bye.